How's it going, Cancers? Happy birthday. Thank you for joining me, guys. Welcome to Earthly Energies. My name is Kristen. I am a metaphysical healer and psychic guide. And we are going to take a look at your love for July 2019. Alright, I'm going to take a couple minutes and just going to go over a couple things, guys. First of all, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me and being here today. If you like how I do stuff, hit subscribe and comment giveaway, and I will get you included or entered in my giveaway. And that's for a free reading or free product, okay? Matter of fact, I am taking care of that situation today for my June. So that's coming out. Alright. It's a little bit cloudy, but breathe in this scenery, guys. I like to connect you directly into it because, we'll keep those, I like those, because it allows you to release negativity and to bring in and absorb positivity, okay? So please use it for your birthday benefit. I would love you to do so. Alright, so we are going to be covering a couple different things today, and there will be an extension. We're going to take a look at the status of the relationship, how they're feeling about you, okay, how you're feeling about each other as of today. We're going to take a look at where things are kind of at as far as love, lust. Are you losing them? Are they losing you? All right, challenges in the relationship and kind of where you face with things like that. The truth about the situation, outcomes, and advice, okay? And then the extended will cover what supports the relationship. I apologize, I keep looking because I have it's a new spread. Actions to take, timelines, what's missing, messages from them, and where the relationship is headed. Okay, that's $2.22 if you guys are interested in the extended. All right, now, if you are returning to my channel, you guys are amazing. I appreciate your love and support so much. I send a ton out to you as well. I love each and every one of you. Now, if you are interested in a personal reading, I do have some specials going on. The instructions are below. I've got a 30-minute and a 1 hour that includes 2 follow-ups, okay? The half an hour is $30. The 1 hour is $50, and they do include 2 follow-ups, okay? So this is a general reading, guys. Take what fits and leave the rest. Listen. Be responsible and discern your choices carefully when it comes to the general readings. If you want to make a big decision, book a personal reading, okay? Don't take anything too seriously because this is a general reading. So use good judgment. That's all I'm asking, okay? Oh my gosh, there's so many things going on astrologically right now. It's insane, okay? It's insane, okay? Either way, these are the probable outcomes for right now, today. The energies with you and the people around you today, okay? The astrological situations are incredibly influencing, okay? We've got a new moon, we've got a solar eclipse, Venus, and a Mercury retrograde, all in Cancer, and then we've got a full moon in Capricorn. So, guys, lots of energy flowing. This is tons of Cancer energy for Cancer birthday season, okay? Lots of change. This is about renewal. This is about releasing and bringing in new energy and just having this expansion of ideas. The song on shuffle for you for the month here, guys, was Shooting Star by Bad Company, one of my favorite songs. And the reason I like that song is because it has to do with bringing you outside of this energy, okay? And the way that these planetary movements are affecting you is they are really highlighting, I mean, seriously highlighting your personal, feelings when it comes to who you are, okay? You're not going to take other people's comments too seriously, and do not, because you are coming from a place of soul, of purpose, of expression, and this is about you, baby, this month, okay? All right, so let's take a look overall for the love situation, all right? So the status, the overall energy here, I've got expression and I've got purpose, okay? This is really, really, really a big deal when it comes to the overall energy for the month. I mean, I couldn't have asked for better cards. So let's kind of pull some stuff and see what's going to happen here, all right? All right, guys. I am also on Instagram, okay? Earthly Energies 1111. If you're interested in, I do 4 free readings a month there as well. So I forgot that part. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me on all that information. All right. So the status of situation at the moment, okay? We are getting into a high vibration, okay? Cycles are ending for you. All right, I can see where the purpose is just high vibrational energy. You are all about people who are in the same zone as you, who are feeling in the same vibes, okay? Why not? This is all about you this month. And coming out of cycles, right? If you didn't have a voice before, boy, oh boy, you do now. Okay, Cancer? I know it's been kind of rough for you these past few months for sure. For sure. Okay, so let's take a look at how is your person feeling about you and how are you feeling about them? Okay, so at this particular moment, we've got this big retrograde that's about to happen. I mean, I'm sorry, we are in retrograde, so that's a part of it too. But we also have the solar eclipse, okay? This is about purification. It's about expansion, all of those things we just talked about. This energy is releasing. I wouldn't make any big decisions on July 2nd, guys, okay? But this is about releasing, and the person that you are dealing with sees you in a position of really kind of this new zone here, this new energy, like you're not taking any shit, like they're kind of like, might be telling you, man, you're just, who are you? I don't even know who you are anymore, you know, because you're coming into this very flexible within your own values, you know, but not so much if it comes to ungrounding you. You're not going to take anybody's energy and make it influential into your life if it doesn't have meaning to it, if there's not something of bigger value involved with this. In other words, you're not going to waste your energy. And so you're feeling, you know, the person you're dealing with, the person that you want to, if they're not willing to meet you halfway, basically, you're not willing to be as flexible in the situation. And they see that you're very, very stern about that, very forward and direct, and not really backing down, okay? Which is good. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah. Yeah. The overall energy, virtue. Having that solid understanding about who you are and being comfortable in your own skin and being able to encourage others based on true values. Reality here, not just, you know, what sounds good. Okay, but this person sees you are owning up to yours and you're making them own up to theirs. Okay. All right, they might not see this as too friendly, but they see it as a new you. Okay, and as negative as they might be about that, okay, in the end, this is about a bigger situation. They might even be learning a thing or two about the way you are handling this. But if you're coming from a true intention and a pure vibration, you should not act or put out energy in any other way. No way. All right. Just because it's getting a little windy, I'm only going to use so many decks until I need them. Okay, so I want to take a look at that's too many. What kind of connection this is, okay? Is this a love connection that we're dealing with? Is it a lust connection we're dealing with? Or are we looking at, like, you know, kind of purifying somebody and getting somebody new? Okay. Okay, so for some of you, interesting answer. For a group of you, because this is a general reading, for a group of you, this purification is about, again, them seeing you in a different light. This is regarding love, okay? So for those of you, they might not see this as a very good manifestation, okay, only because it's negative for them, right? It means they have to go within and figure some things out too. But for that group of you who are in a relationship and things are just on a growth direction, if you want to see directly where this is going, let me know and we can look for your particular situation. But if you have a very strong connection and things are just kind of in a funny position here, you are going to come out of this and into, this is a very loving relationship. In other words, it was a cycle. It was a growth opportunity. Okay, so for those of you that have been dealing with someone with superficial energy, or, you know, in other words, if you have someone around that you know is not going to be a long-term situation, I feel like you are already aware. You're very aware and accepting of the situation, and you just kind of go with the flow with that. So those of you not in a connection right now, but you're just kind of, you know, dating and things like that, you're in very good control over what you're doing, and you're just kind of waiting it out. But be generous over, you know, that stardom, that beautiful energy that just is very magnetizing. You don't want to waste your energy either, okay? And as far as the idea of loss here, in other words, even if in regarding the people who are in a relationship, this is about, you kind of know better, basically, okay? That there's a foundation here, that there's not necessarily anything else going on, okay? So a message for those of you in a connection that is more serious, more deep, okay? But for those of you who are curious about loss here, I mean, I don't see that anybody's really putting a whole lot of energy into the idea of loss, okay? There's some interesting realizations that are coming out. So I wouldn't really do, unless you know there's secrets, you know that there's things that just cannot be, you know, even obviously you're going to have to forgive them at some point, but if you know you can't look past that and it's just the end, then forgive it and release it. But if you're dealing with just some growth opportunities and some cycles, and this person really wants to try, and you just kind of hit a rough patch, then this is telling me that you guys are going to, it's not about loss, it's about learning, okay? But again, for those of you who have somebody who is in a low vibration and not willing to do the work right now to make this relationship wholesome and pure and equal, right? Feeling good for each other. You want to feel good for each other. You want to reciprocate that love. If they're not willing to do that, then I do see that there is not going to be any energy put into that relationship, and that there will be a release here. So this is for those of you who are dealing with somebody like that, okay? Otherwise, I don't feel like anyone's putting any energy. For those of you in a deep connection, there's no energy being put into this. There's actually a lot of a love that just hasn't quite come out the way that they want to, or that you guys want to yet, okay? All right, I hope that makes sense to you guys. Okay, any kind of challenges your relationship faces here? Well, realizing that obstacles are merely just lessons on the path to love and growth and acknowledgement, and that there's a sense of harmony here that can be had as long as you're going within and tapping into that deep-rooted who you are. It's all about coming into your roots, right? Who truly are you? What do you represent? What does the person with you represent? Can you evolve together harmoniously into a high vibration that you both can match? If you can, then that is what you will get such a reward for that. But that's the challenge. Evolving together in a harmonious way going forward. Even if it's you in a situation where you're dealing with a superficial person, or you're coming out of a relationship, dealing with this and evolving out of that in a harmonious, forgiving way, because that's the other part of this energy for the solar eclipse, is forgiving and releasing. We've got to get into that high vibration and let other people's situations go, because they don't have any bearing in our lives if they are toxic, right, or have no growth. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Let's take a look at the truth of the situation, okay? The truth is, somebody wants to make a move here and come out of this little break, okay? Take some action. But someone's not sure either how, or is not sure how the other one will take it. Okay? Wow. So we've got the Six of Pentacles here, the Three of Swords in reverse, the Two of Swords, okay? I also don't want to go backwards, I feel, and the Lover's card. So I see a lot of positive action. Honestly, I feel like if there is a disconnection, it'd be coming from you, Cancer. I don't even think even the superficial folks are going to make that move. Just because you're so awesome. Self-love self-love. Yeah, being comfortable in their own skin. This is really what this is all about. They can't have fear of coming into this connection. They can come into this with a knowing and a solid understanding of who they are, what happened, and detach themselves from all that past old energy. Yeah. You might even allow this to happen, but unless there is that comfort of being able to love themselves and reciprocate love that they're getting in an equal way, then I feel like you're going to detach. And I actually feel like you're going to make this very clear, okay? Because this person's going to be coming forward, I feel, and letting you know that, hey, I figured it out, you know, I know what I did. I know what I did. You know, I know you don't think I know, but I've detached myself and I figured it out, and I really want to make this happen, okay? I see that coming here. I see that coming here. The outcome is I see you're going to be very discerning. Especially for those of you who have had a heartbreak and kind of a loss and have been sitting in this, like, you know, limbo state. I see you're going to be a little bit anxious here. You're going to be wondering if this is going to go into an old pattern here. Do I need to detach so that I don't even have the opportunity to get hurt again? Okay, so when this person comes around, I feel like you're going to have a little bit of anxiety. I feel like you're going to want to, I mean, you want to make it work. You just don't want to go back to the old patterns and old behaviors. The King of Wands. Yeah, so I kind of get the feeling like the truth and the outcome here actually shows that there is a really nice solid progression when it comes to being in a responsible position, okay, taking responsible action, coming out of that defensive conflict, always on guard and just in an ego, petty type of an energy, and coming back into a solid commitment here. A new way. Awesome. So ancestors came out, purpose and ownership along with those cards. And I feel like you're getting maybe some signs and synchronicities about this person really coming into, like, it's almost like you're seeing their name or you're seeing numbers or things that would represent, you know, forward movement and positive progression. Yet you're a little bit guarded about where their true intention is, okay? And overall, you guys, I mean, the intention so far I see is like they really just want to try to make this work and fix this, okay? We've got inner healing, relationship healing, gratitude, and inner child. Like they really just want to get through this and find peace again and go out and have some fun and go get it back into these heart chakra type energies where you guys are just better and okay. And I feel like all of these astrological movements are going to help that progression to come back to a purposeful meaning. Everyone's taking ownership here. In other words, there's action being taken, okay, that you can see, you can feel, you can touch. Okay, now let's take a look at the advice here, and then we'll get into the extended and take a look at some details. So advice from your angels. Practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective, and honesty is essential. Speak with truth and love. So as far as action, whoever it is that's needing to speak out here, the universe is also helping guide for this person with all this energy happening to revamp, come into a fresh perspective, and take ownership and be honest here, okay? That's essential for moving forward in this relationship, and I do feel like it's going to take you out of this Two of Swords energy, okay, and make you feel a lot more like, man, okay, this might be a possibility, rather than, I don't know, should I detach from this? Is this person, like, serious? I don't know. Are they just losing out? Well, I feel like ownership and victory and you know, grand assistance from the universe, all of these things are really helping push things forward, okay? So, in other words, let's just kind of sit tight, and unless you've got the honesty to spill, let this person come to you and do what they need to do. Now, that's not going to resonate with everybody. There's still a few of you that might want to take that action yourself, okay? And if you are not sure, feel free to reach out, you guys, and I would love to get to you with some information regarding your commitment situation, okay? I do offer other sessions, okay, like lower, cheaper ones. So all that information is down there if you don't want to get something that's a half hour or an hour. All right, guys, thanks for joining me, and I will see you in the extended. Bye.